Hello, hello. We meet again. I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope you're having a good night. Welcome in. Welcome back. Really, I should be saying welcome back to myself. Straight to the point tonight. I'm not going to pretend like I'm not curious as fuck with what the fuck's coming up for all signs. I'm like, let's do this. I'm a little, I don't usually get nervous. I don't really have the nerves for the nervous attendance. I feel a little nervous. I'm curious what the fuck's gonna be said. Like, it's got me like, let's see how the fuck this goes. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we go. Straight to the point. We're gonna go in order. Aries, straight to the point for you. Just a minute. God damn, that heat is kicking. I hope you all had a good week. I hope the weekend was good to you. And I hope next week's even better. If you're worried about this election bullshit, don't let it get to you. Shit's gonna be what it's gonna be, and you shouldn't let that decide how you feel. It's just a personal opinion. You can let that happen or let it rock your world, but life's too short. Straight up, life's too fucking short. Here we go. Aries, straight to the point for you. I'm so fucking curious. I love this. Here we go. Oh no, I don't know why I've got like this. I almost feel I'm drinking Red Bull, and it's probably what's fucking me up. But I'm like, I don't know if I should even be. I should just go to bed. like that's how I feel. Aries, straight to the point. What's the deal with Aries? What do you want to tell Aries? Oh no. Oh, please be good, Jesus. Jesus, help us with this. Grab the wheel, damn it. Here we go. What's going on with Aries? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Conflicts. Why do I feel the need to tell Aries? If you haven't found these conflicts, they're coming. Oh, no. Uh-oh. The psychic's kicking in. The best part of me is kicking in right now for you. This Red Bull's kicking my ass. You have conflicts. Some of you, it's inner turmoil with how things have worked out. Others of you, it's conflicts that have yet to arise. You have the world reversed with the Three of Swords upright. Some of you also may have this attitude where it's like, fucking bring it. You might have this attitude where it's bring it. I feel like you're wanting to see things work out in love, but at the same time, it feels at a distance. Five of Swords reversed. I feel like I'm done. I'm fucking over your reading. The Lovers reversed. I feel like it feels like it's at a distance. It's starting to be that fucking itch into the rib cage. I also get this highly intuitive nature behind you. What the fuck's going on with you? So I feel like you have this. Oh, I gotta put the cards down. Thank you for welcome to the Dawn of the Den. Thank you, Casey. I get this energy where it's almost like you feel a little high strung with the problematic issues in your life right now. The things you've tried to identify with, or the things that you've tried to learn to appreciate, things that have bothered you. But at the same time, that high strung energy makes me feel like I don't get like a reckless energy, but I get this energy of just trying not to pretend like it doesn't bother you. What the fuck? All right, let's play. Oh, shit. So some of you may have, it's almost like you squandered this problem. Here we go. Some of you, I get the image and the feeling. I've tried to delete this feeling. I've tried to let this go. I've tried to overcome, uh, like basically not let it be a problem. It hasn't worked. Whatever this is about, it hasn't. I can feel that it hasn't. Oh, fuck that. Let's go. Here we go. Clarify the lovers. Clarify the lovers upright, please, for Aries. The Magician reverse. It's almost like you're. So you could feel like somebody was lying or playing games. King of Pentacles. You could also feel like I get this struck down energy. Queen of Chalices. Emotionally wanting to connect. So there's somebody around you that I feel like you've wanted to bring back or talk to or communicate with. Why? Let's ask the why. What's the energy around you? Let's see what's going on. So there's something you wanted to move towards or trust, but I feel like emotionally you wanted to deal with a situation that was at a distance or was cut off from you, or whether you cut it off, they cut it off, somebody cut the shit off, they're not fucking with it. You wanted communication. I don't think you got it. I think you got a standoff fight. I feel like you felt like you got left behind, or somebody just doesn't give a shit or appreciate or value what you have to offer. Ooh, you got burned. It's telling me you got burned. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. And I'm getting that it's for either sex. Ain't that a bitch? Here we go. Aries. I already fucking took Judgment. Curtain call. It may have tried you. It may have put you into your. I get the energy where it puts you into you feeling like, okay, well, if that doesn't appreciate me, I'm going to focus on other things that can appreciate me or show me value. This is your way of saying, I'm not going to let it get to me. It fucking did. It fucking, I don't need the cards to tell you, it fucking did. You were hoping for like this, I don't want to say ceremony, but a get together, this wish fulfillment. You wanted to see something build. It didn't fucking happen. Queen of Wands, I feel like it struck you like a bolt of lightning, or maybe give you a reality check. Somebody could be trying to, for some of the cross watchers, you could have dealt with somebody like this where you were like, fuck that. If you're one of those like really fiery fucking Aries where like you just have a very low tolerance for shit, it could be the cross watchers energy. But for the majority, it's not. I'm picking up it's your energy. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm picking up it's mostly the people watching. Straight to the point. There you are, the Emperor in reverse, trying to say no. Eight of Wands with moving towards something that didn't communicate to you or doesn't want to communicate towards you. I feel like you feel like it's a great promise or secret or has been situation, and I feel like you're trying to get over it. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're trying to get over it, not let it affect you. It does, bitch. It does affect you, and you fucking know that lack of communication bugs the shit out of you. You feel a little hung up or stuck on the whole situation, or maybe the value to it. I get a lot of value here. Like, so what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? I feel like you're going to try to paint a whole different direction, a whole different picture, go in a direction that makes you feel emotionally supportive or cared for. So it's almost like you want to be nurtured like a fucking baby. I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. You can get mad at me. You can say I don't like Aries. I've dated Aries. I've hung out with friends Aries. I have no like ugliness to any sign. I have ugliness to people that are ugly. There's a huge difference with. They say, let me just put this out there for the zodiac sign of Aries. They say that Leos and Scorpios can't get along, or like it's like the fucking devil sign to a Leo. One of my best friends is a fucking Scorpio, so you can take it how you want to take that. But let's keep going. I get this energy too. When it came to communication, she felt like she couldn't get her words out, or it was unappreciated. If you're a female, I feel like when it came to dealing with a guy, it felt like the person, I don't want to say they didn't understand you. I get like the woman felt like they didn't appreciate you. I'm done. Knight of Wands, Two of Chalices reversed. When it came to love or the fiery connection, I don't feel like she felt the growth in the situation. I feel like she tried to remove herself from that feeling. Seven of Pentacles, put it behind her. Seven of Swords, not lie about what really hurt her, or upset her, or made her feel. This could have made her even feel a little ill or disgusted with the whole situation and wanting change. Death. I do see you going through something else, and probably going through like a metamorphosis of letting shit go, not letting shit get to you. You have the Two of Wands and the Moon. I feel like you've become aware when things end, they need to fucking end, and I think you're aware of this at this point. That is a lot of female energy. At the bottom, let's see what the guys get. There could be a guy that's struggling to let go of loose ends or things they thought that were toxic for them. I feel like they were looking for something. There's a guy energy here where he was looking for something, but I feel like it got backed off, or they didn't get the resolution they were looking for. 10 of Pentacles. It makes them want to focus on more abundance, more money, more success. Whatever. Knight of Chalices. They're going to become a little bit emotionally blocked for a while. The male energy will. They may even suppress how they feel. Some of the males will talk about this. For this to be in reverse, what I'm picking up psychically, they will talk about it, but they'll try to keep it with people they think they can trust. Good luck with that shit. Temperance reversed. Strength reversed. Three of Wands. Could also feel like they don't really know. I get the energy whether it does feel more like I just felt my shoulders kind of get tight, like somebody grabbed my shoulders, like a man grabbed my shoulders. Um, it could be an energy where they don't know if they want to perceive believing in the next person or persons. Like when it comes to celebrating with somebody, they may feel like they're alone. When it comes to the victories of a situation, they may feel like it's not going to provide the happiness, or it's not going to provide the love that they're looking for. And I don't feel like they want to face it or look back at it. I also feel like they're struggling to face the problems. This is what I'm seeing. Knight of Swords is reversed. I feel like they're not taking action. I'm done. They don't know what to do. They almost come off. So you've got a male's energy. Aries, if you dealt with a male, especially if it was another Aries, but it doesn't have to be. There's a male energy Aries here where it's like they'll lie through their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll paint a picture of how they're happy, but they're not. They're not. They're not fucking happy, and they're not fucking fooling anybody. They're not fooling anybody. The Eight of Swords, I feel like they're stuck in their thoughts. The Two of Pentacles with the Chariot. The Page of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out how to find growth and balance growth and trust growth. But all they know is how to go after, like, build momentum or trust in what they feel they can trust. And it isn't, I don't get this energy where it's like a family. I get it's what they want, but they can't figure this out. That's fucked up. The Eight of Chalices. Everything feels like, fuck, so they're going day by day. This tells me they're going day by day, and they need to make a decision on what's best for them. Ultimately, if they don't figure this out, they're going to drown themselves in sorrow. I don't need the cards to tell you that. It's common sense, but that's what I'm seeing for Aries. Look out for people or trying to deal with situations that just don't make sense. Or if you've tried to make sense of situations and they didn't feel like they were coming to a resolution, or they were being concrete, try to figure out why. But when I tell you to try to figure out why, don't just look at the perspective of the other. Look at the perspective you drew. Look, basically draw a line in the sand on what you feel, but also challenge yourself. This is how you spiritually grow. Any fucking imbecile could tell you something different. They wouldn't be teaching you shit. They wouldn't be teaching you a fucking lick of nothing. Maybe how to lick a dog's ass kind of energy. So fuck that. Hold on. I want a little bit more for Aries. Show me something else for Aries. Straight to the point. I need Red Bull. My mouth's getting dry. Aries. Straight to the point. What do we got for you? So it comes back. It's very conflicted with love or the trust of love. I'm going to give them to you. They didn't want to go back in the deck. Let's see what we got. Strength. Empress, building, and being patient. Somebody's fighting, believing in themselves. I do want to say that I do feel like some women could feel like they don't have valuable options in a relationship and they need to be patient and they recognize that and have for a while. But at the same time, if it's a guy, the strength, the temperance, the three of pentacles, and the strength, empress, three of pentacles, and the temperance, all upright. If it's a dude, he's trying to find the willpower to be patient. Or he needs to learn something about learning patience. I'm over it. Learning patience. Here we go. Somebody, there's an energy here where somebody feels emotionally objective towards happiness. And it's like, there's nobody that's going to fix that but you. I don't give a fuck who this is, whether you're a woman, you're a man. Your gender doesn't impress me. It's the energy that impresses me is that you're stuck on this and you don't know how to change it. And I feel like whoever is stuck on it, woman or male, it isn't just about identifying it. It's about now I'm gonna be your psychiatrist, goddammit. Aries, you need a psychiatrist, some of you fucking crazy bitches. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Some of you, it's a matter of knowing what you need to change and doing nothing with it. That's fucked. That's what I've got for Aries. I wish it was a little bit better message. No fucking wonder why I was a little nervous to read your energy. Others of you, if you're not focused on love right now, I get if you're not focused on love right now, it's because you need to focus on other things that will heal the heart or heal the past. And I can't identify or I could talk to you till I turn fucking blue, red, purple in the face. But nothing I say to you will change that, but how you respond to things that you've kind of locked away in the basement. Somebody's holding shit deep inside, like the bottom of their pit, trying to pretend like it doesn't upset them, but then all the other things that upset them, they're you can't do that. You get nowhere with that. What result are you gonna gain? I don't know. I'm done with your shit. All right, we're gonna go to Taurus. What the fuck? That was like too much. It's almost. Before I go to Taurus, I'm going to say this. It's almost as bad as when shit hits the fan or shit makes you feel melancholy or makes you just feel uneasy. It's like you can't just blame things. And I feel like you want to blame everybody, but you don't want to look at yourself. Or when you try to look at yourself, you have this pretentious attitude of shit, and I don't like it. I do feel like I am discovering the male energy that doesn't want to like observe it. Some of the women may be doing that. If you're pretentious, it may be in the trust of a relationship, is what I'm picking up on the females. The males, though, they're pretentious in general with who to trust or how to trust, and it's pissing them off, and it has been for a while. I'm done. I'm fucking over it. All right, Taurus. We read your shit enough, Aries. Here we go, Taurus. Whoa. What the fuck was that? I don't know. And I don't think anybody's going to fix it but that person. That person's got, it's almost like, did your balls not drop? Like, what's your problem? Why haven't you figured out how to respond or act to situations? I don't care what kind of relationship you're in or relationships you have with people. At the end of the day, if something's hurting you inside, why aren't you trying to figure out how to fix that? There's nothing in my personal life that hurts me. Nothing. There's things in my financial life that may be a problem, but not in my personal life. So I want you to really think about that. As far as like, kind of energy. Whatever, we're done. You're done. Taurus, I am fucking like, please don't drag that shit into Taurus. Fuck that. Let's see what Taurus gets. Straight to the point. Here we go. That's gonna piss or trigger a couple people. That's not my problem. If you're not, I don't come out here for attention. I come out here because when I speak, it brings value. And I've learned how much value it brings. It- It's almost like been like self-education, but I've also had the trick up my sleeve of the other side helping. So it is what it is. You can be mad at me, fucking unsubscribe, or subscribe because you have the balls to deal with it, or the big ass titties. I don't know, or the fucking whatever flat chested chicks called. I have no idea. The size don't matter. I think it's more or less get into trusting yourself and trusting other people. I feel like that's the struggle, and I feel like that mirrors the women and the men with Aries right now, and has for quite some time. So if you're an Aries and you've been single for a while, this is definitely going to resonate. Just saying, you don't have to agree. You don't have to tell me I'm right. I don't go looking to be right. I just say what has to be said. Here we go. Taurus, straight to the point for you. It's going to be different. With the tarot showing me, it's going to be different. Here we go. Straight to the point for Taurus. In the middle. You definitely want to see changes. I feel like there's been growth you've wanted to see strike happiness or just happen. You've been focusing on things changing or focusing on trying to find the happiness in them changing, wanting to see things build into happiness. I don't feel like it's been happening. I feel like emotionally it's been like something you want to see come to balance or fruition. Two of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. You have this open desire to see things shift or change. I'm going to tell you that's very healthy. That's very healthy, but I feel like you've been feeling like you're waiting for it to happen, and it's been like a pain in the ass. I get this. It sucks. It's not fun. I don't like this. Why does everything feel like nothing's shifting? Kind of for you. Let's go. Taurus. Straight to the point for Taurus, please. Yep. So there's probably things that you may have had to let go of, problems, situations, certain. I get like a crisis energy on that Six of Wands. Things that felt like a crisis or felt like they were too fucking conflicted to deal with or tolerate. I feel like you had to say goodbye to it or not let it upset you anymore. It, you've you've been putting a lot of work, dedication, and effort for it not to bother you. I feel like you're still kind of upset. This makes me I get like an upset energy with this. I feel like the lack of reciprocation or honest truth with communication bothers you. I feel like you didn't like how things ended. I feel like you're aware of this. I also see that when it comes to balance and wanting to get things to work out, you're not going to let anything stop you for a while. I feel like you have like this high drive or motivation to keep going forward, even though things have upset you or hurt you, emotionally made you feel like, why the fuck isn't shit changing? The Queen of Swords. I do see you being good with communication. I also see people wanting to talk to you. This makes me feel like people want to talk to you. You may also, some of you, I have two different messages here. Some of you are going to have the opportunity, and it's not on the board. I'm just picking this up. Some of you are either going to have the opportunity to travel, whether it's career related, or you're going to want to travel away from energies that have made you upset or that you don't trust. The Ace of Wands. Don't let anything make you feel triggered or stuck right now. This is basic. I feel like I need to say something. You need to focus on the high honor or belief in yourself or what you're trying to aspire to achieve. I feel like you're like really wanting to achieve something right now, and it feels like it's not at grasp. Like it's hard. Like if I had a bubble in front of me that I wanted to grab and pop, I can't grab the bubble and pop it. But yes, you can. Yes, you can. My answer is you can. Don't let it get you stuck. I do feel like emotionally it's upset you. I feel like when it comes to toxic behavior, you've decided to focus on work or career or investing. Investing in yourself or the ones, some of you, it could be investing in what you care about, whether it's others around you or investing in yourself for the ones you care for. Some of you may be like a teacher, a leader, you may have some kind of authority over others. Be like the I don't know how to say this. The adult, kind of is what I'm picking up. The Four of Chalices with death. You're definitely ready for something to change and renew. You're also kind of at that point in life where it's like, you know what? I've been single for a while. I would like a love. I would like something to change in love. The wheel is reversed with Judgment and the Eight of Swords. If you start to communicate with somebody, I don't feel like you're gonna know if it's something that you really feel you can trust. If it's somebody that you've already dealt with, clarify. It won't feel right. I'm just going to be honest with you. If it's somebody you already dealt with, it's not going to feel right. It's not going to feel like it's going to go anywhere. It's going to bring anything that you want to the table. I do feel like you'll recognize this. With what it just showed me on the table, I feel like you will recognize this. You have this weird energy, I feel, where it's like, I want to be able to focus on the ones I can help. You have this, I want to be helpful, but I want to help myself energy. And I can feel this and see this without the tarot, which is good. It's not a bad thing, but I do feel like sometimes you may think about that relationship you'd like to have, but at the same time, I don't feel it like clawing at you to where it's like I need it. I don't feel a codependent energy on it, not at all. I feel you more focused on what the fuck is taking so long energy. Here we go. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. It's fucking crazy. Here we go. All right, let's go. Taurus. Straight to the point for Taurus. Show me something for them. I gotta turn that off me. It's too hot. I'm gonna start sweating and shit. There we go. I have to go backwards. I don't know why. It's weird. Ten of Swords. Some of you guys were in a relationship where the sex was fucking phenomenal. I'll show you. Ten of Swords, Eight of Chalices, 7. Your past loves relationship. The sex was on fire. You know that song, Kings of Leon? Yeah, your sex is on fire. Either you loved their sex or they loved your sex. Somebody loved that shit. But that shit has come to the road's closed. It's a dead end. It's over with. Five of Swords. I don't really see you in. I don't see you really communicating or dealing with this person right now. I feel like you're trying to make decisions or figure out what's going to be the best decision to move towards, something like that, and trying to learn how to trust the whole situation. Things that have upset you, I feel like you're learning to trust to let them go. You have I need to let shit go that's upset me. If I need to cut it off, or it didn't make me happy, or support me in love, or make me feel like it's going to be there forever, it's got to go. The Ten of Pentacles, you could be very career focused. Some of you are career focused or trying to find a placement, trying to find where you want to settle down, or if you're happy where you are now, whatever that's about. The Eight of, it's almost like a loss of direction of knowing where you want to go, or if you even want to pursue a love situation. At this time, I'm going to say I don't feel like it's something you're really devastated or heavily focused on. The Queen of Chalices with the Death card, I feel like you're more about renewal of trusting that things happen for a reason, and I can't commit to situations that are going to love bird me or I don't know, fucking make me feel like they're there. It's almost like when fools rush in energy. Like I don't just want to have hanky panky and we pretend like everything's better than it is. I want like that true commitment. And I'm not giving the, dick or vagina to anybody unless they see it for what it is. Thank you, Griselda. I appreciate that. The Temperance is reversed with you in the Five of Wands. You're not looking for conflict. Some of you may have had a lot of issues that were like in the basement, dealt with it in the past. Others of you, this could signify you're dealing with children with problems. So some of you, it's children with issues that you're trying to figure out how to get in front of it. Others of you, children, grandchildren, if it isn't that, it's you're letting go of things that upset you in the past that emotionally weren't supportive or felt fucking toxic, and you had to basically cut free of. 10 of Wands, not deal with the bullshit. Turn the chapter, go towards something new, and rush towards that. And believe it. I feel like my message I should be telling you is you've got to believe that if the fire's not burning in your favor, or the people aren't listening to what you say, or you're not getting what you're looking for, it doesn't mean give up. It just means make a decision to keep putting the fucking work in. And I feel like that's what you've been doing and are going to continue to do. And I feel like if it's been hard to trust, you need to trust it, and you're powerful enough to know that this is what's going to take you on that journey that's successful for you. Holy shit. You may have people that try to talk to you, or when they come towards you, they want to, I get somebody wants a bite of your action. Somebody may look at you as very resourceful or very good when it comes to speaking. It's almost like I feel like you should be speaking your mind, but being very attentful towards who emotionally you let come towards you, or you're putting this faith and effort in something. Don't let anything stress you out or upset you. And don't focus on anybody who's going to bring you down. Something about don't let anybody bring you down right now. That's going to be important. I don't see it being love, but watch out for unhealthy energies trying to absorb your energy while you're trying to put all this work in. Sometimes we can get tired and forget what's important. And I feel like you don't need to do that right now. Remember all that hard work and effort it took you to look at the past, deal with the past, and move on. You don't need to become stuck to a situation that you've already been aware of. You don't need that bullshit. I don't want you to be fooled by it. I want you to be strong enough to recognize the past. And let me show you something. The Seven of Pentacles is you identifying that you can do this, or basically going backwards and realizing, why the fuck am I going to hit rewind when I don't have to? Is it going to bring you balance or victory? Absolutely fucking not. We're done. But that's what I have for you. I don't feel like you're supposed to chase or play games with people right now. I don't feel like it's wise for you. I don't feel like it's going to be healthy for you. I think you have to just keep on trusting in yourself right now. And I feel like the more you put the trust and faith in your own energy, the better the outcome will be for you. The best part about me telling that is I can feel that stretches wide for a lot of people that will watch this Taurus read. The more time and energy you focus on yourself right now, the better off you'll be in the future. I don't know how to explain that other than that sometimes your own time is better time than the occupants that'll waste your fucking time, or that will upset you, or that will make you feel like you should be focusing on something else. I don't feel like you're not focused on the right things. I feel like you're getting over letting all the things that upset you, but you're a little, I don't get a frantic energy, but I get this energy where you're a little upset about, well, why the fuck isn't things aligning up the way I was expecting to? Why am I not where I should be right now? Or why haven't the things I've thought could be already here are not here? Just stay patient with yourself. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Here we go. Cancer. Something about you can't give up. Cancer, you can't give up. What the fuck? I'll smoke a cigarette on your shit. I might take this sweater off. I'm hot as fuck down here. Put this shit off. I want to see what your reading says. Maybe you should make a wish and believe in it, because there's something that you may feel like is lost or left behind that I feel like, look at the opposite side of the deck where you could get a victory with. That's something about something feeling like you can't attain it or gravitate towards it, or won't gravitate towards you. Some of you, it's a love connection, or worried about how somebody would respond or what they would go through. It's a little all over the place. Hold on. Somebody also needs to hear she needs you more than you know. What the fuck? Here we go. I'm done. Here we go. Damn it. Somebody could feel stuck. Whoever needs you more than they know. I had the Hangman and the Nine of Wands reversed. I feel like they're trying to figure out their life. And it's the Hangman again. I feel like they're not trying to be stuck, but it was upright. I do feel like they may feel stuck. And that's why I think I got that message. They need you more than you know, or more than maybe you believe. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. I'm going to leave it reversed. Oh, look at that. Right behind it. The fucking same card I just told you about. The Lovers. Somebody could feel, somebody's in distress. Somebody's wishing they could make something happen. Somebody feels cut out of the situation with you, and it hurts them. It hurts them. They don't know what to do. They're trying to, I feel like somebody's trying to figure out their life. If you're a young Cancer, like under like 24, this could be you. But if you're older than like me, I'm almost fucking 40. If you're older than me, this is them. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's stuck. Somebody's stuck. They're trying to trust their direction, but they don't know how to emotionally open up or develop. Somebody wants to heal a situation. They're looking for you to get the 10 to the 9. They want something healed. And they know they want something healed. Because it doesn't feel like they're not like disguised by the outcome. They're more upset with the problems. They're more stressing about the problems. You might have been in this energy before they were, or at the same time as them. Something like that's going on. Oh, what the fuck? Here we go. They may have a boyfriend. I get this energy where they may have a boyfriend. I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to go into my psyche real quick. I'm going to tell you, I feel like they have somebody around them that they want, they believe is going to make them happy. This card makes me feel very awful, very awkward. I don't like saying this, but if there's somebody younger than you that you care about, whether it's a man or a female, I get it's somebody younger than you. Could be, definitely could be a kid. They may have somebody around them that they're trying to fall for, or they feel like they've fallen for, but they don't know how to trust it. They don't know how to trust it, or if it's healthy. I don't get that it's the healthiest relationship for them. I don't pick up that it is. I do pick up that this will come to a closure. This will come to a closure. They'll see through the bullshit, the toxic shit. The 10 of Pentacles reversed, it'll come to an ending. It's going to be tough emotionally. They're going to have a hard time trusting that they're making the right decision, letting it go. Something about letting this go, because they want to believe in happiness, but they don't really know what to do with this or how to be aware of balancing out a situation. Queen of Wands, that they're trying to be open towards. So the only other situation I could tell you, man or woman younger than you, could be a kid or somebody close to you. They may get played. They may be in a situation where they're getting played, and they're not focused on how they're getting played, because how they feel about the connection with you. And I don't know. It's just what I'm getting. Here we go. It might not be everybody's fucking reading. I get that. But here we go. It makes me feel like they could be focused on not wanting to lose situations in the future, because they're focused on situations they've actually had a problem with. Oh, no, I skipped Gemini. Holy shit, I skipped Gemini. I went right to Cancer. Wait a minute. Aries, Taurus. What the fuck is after Taurus? Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Oops. We'll get to Gemini. Obviously, Cancer had to be red right now. Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Page of Wands. You guys don't communicate. Whoever this is, you don't communicate about what hurts them. Or when you do, they don't tell you everything. So I get the energy. If you're a guy and you try to speak to the opposite sex, a female, she don't tell you everything of how she feels. She wants to, but she thinks it's going to hurt you. Now, if you're a woman and a woman, I get the energy. You don't talk at all. What the fuck? This is starting to. This is kind of like too much. Here we go. Cancer. Straight to the point. There's no communication. Whether it's man, woman, somebody's not talking to somebody else. I get they're trying to pretend like it doesn't bother them, or both of you are trying to do this. Is 4 cards in reverse, so you're both trying to pretend like it doesn't, like it doesn't upset you anymore. You're both full of shit. It upsets you. That's what the cards are making me feel like. Clarify anything you can for Cancer. I totally skipped Gemini. Holy shit, 2 of chalices. It's a lack of trust. So either you don't trust them or they don't trust you. Somebody don't trust somebody. 2 of chalices, 5 of chalices upright, Knight of chalices to the Queen of chalices reversed to the Death of renewal, beginnings, the Chariot reversed and the Magician. There's a lack of trust or making up your mind if you can trust a situation. Somebody doesn't know if they can trust it. Ace of Wands, they feel like the fire, the passion's burned out, like it's stopped. Why do I get an energy where somebody felt like they had to let it go? Somebody could have felt like it was going to come to fights or arguments if they went towards it. That does feel like the older person. Knight of Pentacles to the High Priestess. I feel like you weren't putting the work or effort into being solid or trusting a foundation that could have had growth and expansion. Recognizing that you've been apart for too long and things need to change. King of Wands reversed though. Sagittarius could have been involved. The Judgment is reversed. It could have been a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. The 4 of Swords and Temperance is reversed. People, you guys weren't willing to put the effort or build the blocks, you know what, build the foundation to trusting a situation or learning how to spatially adapt to healing a situation. And I don't feel like it's made either one of you feel great. I feel like you both know what you want, but at the same time, nobody's moved towards it. They've focused on all the things that kind of separated the situation or the 2 people from the happiness or drinking off the same cup of comfort. Something like this is what's going on. You could have been very trying to focus on career or staying established ahead of financial obligations while this is going on. That's what I have for Cancer. What the fuck? I should be reading the comments. I have no idea how this is going right now, but I'm not worried about it. I really don't. I don't worry too often. I try not to. I was a little skeptic tonight about going out and doing this because it was like I had more of a nervous itch of what's going to be said and why it's going to be said. I don't know why. I felt that way. Here we go. Gemini. Let's go. Let's get them likes up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications. It does help the channel get seen. I appreciate that. Let's keep going. Gemini. Right to Cancer. I feel like that message needed to be heard. And I feel like they need to come to a resolution. Even if it doesn't feel mutual, I just feel like at the end of the day, I see something coming full circle that somebody's not trusting. Sometimes the powers that be are the powers that we believe in that we choose not to or to ignore. Trust me. Trust me on what I just told you, Cancer. All right, we're going to go to Gemini. Ooh. You want to jump out like fucking goddamn goldfish? Let's see what we got. You could feel like emotionally you haven't been happy or been able to trust a situation in work. Some of you could feel like you need to go in a different direction with work. Others of you could also feel like there's been too many things that have crowded the situation or got in the way at work. It's been too many things or too many eruptions. I get like a fucking, I almost see like a volcano. Like there's things that emotionally you've been attached to that make you happy, but at the same time you're willing to go towards something else or look at a different direction. Some of you, the emperor, it could be a boss. It could be a boss, or you're not happy with, or things aren't meeting. They're not meeting you halfway. I feel like they're not meeting you halfway, or you feel like, I get this. I feel like I'm losing. You have this, I'm losing hope or happiness, but I also feel like I can't trust the situation or this person, energy around it. The page of chalices in the world, I just want this to be fucking over with. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Some of you, if that's a relationship, you've recognized, I need balance, I need harmony in my life. I'm sick of the problems. The Five of Pentacles is, I feel like you don't want to be left in the cold or look back at problems. Every time something gets in the fucking way, I feel like what you're doing is recognizing, I need to figure out my way out. You have this, I need my way out energy. The Three of Pentacles, something doesn't feel like it's solid. It doesn't feel like it's solid, or when you go to communicate towards a situation, it's almost like you're very high driven or goal oriented. You may feel, with the two cards before this, I get the energy, you may feel like nobody's fucking paying attention or listening or seeing if the person above you brings enough value, or that's how you feel about them, something like that. Two of Swords, you may be making a decision to cut free of that problem. The Six of Wands, look for victories. You also may be having a lot of thoughts or dreams about love. You might be dreaming or having a lot of feelings towards wanting a love connection to take off. The Queen of Pentacles, you're trying not to stress about things that upset you. You're wanting to see excitement and fun, but you're also trying to stay very goal-oriented or busy right now. Here we go. The Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the past did not make you happy. I don't feel like you're reluctant to see that. I feel like, Gemini, you understand this. I feel like you understand this and you have clarity about how you feel about it. The Hangman, things that have kept you stuck in the past with the Three of Swords, or put you out or made you feel like you were put out, you're not focusing on that right now. But if there are things that feel like they're doing it all over again, you're focusing on that. Good. I feel like you've learned a lot. The Six of Pentacles, you're probably aiming to find balance or establish peace. I get this peace offering, wanting peace, or wanting, this makes me feel like you want peace and wanting a brand new beginning to start over. It does feel like it's balancing out career or things that just upset you. The Queen of Swords, you may not have, something tells me when it comes to your heart or making decisions, you didn't speak up as much as you wanted to. I feel like you wanted to speak up more, but you kind of block the road on talking or saying as much. Emotionally, though, what's going on? The Star and the Lovers and the Ten of Swords and the Tower. You're definitely wanting to see changes in love or see things strengthen with a bond. You may be a little focused on things that's not good. This tells me you may be still struggling to let go of situations of the past that are stopping you from a joyful future. That's the only person that's going to be aware of change that is your ass. I can't change that. You've got to be the one to move towards that shit. Jump in the boat, start over. And you're the one that has to learn how to trust it. Not me, you. I want to say it's patience, or patience can be a virtue for you, but I feel like you've been too patient with the situation. Seven of Swords reversed. I feel like you don't want to lie about the outcome or what's going to happen. I also feel like you don't want to feel estranged from a situation. I don't know why I feel the word estranged, but I do. I'm jealous. Let's go to the bottom. What are you trying to discover? You're trying to discover how to find fulfillment, and so you may be looking for validation in work and be looking for joyful happiness or fun experiences in love. I feel like you want love and pleasure. So it's like you want love and pleasure right now, and you know you want it, but you may feel like there are things in the way of it. But then I feel like you have that energy with work too. I feel like one collides into the other, and it's been a problem. Why? The Queen of Chalices, the Page of Wands. You don't like to talk about it. You're trying to let it go. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Empress is upright. The Four of Swords. It bothers you with your thoughts. The Page of Swords. You've talked a little bit about it. It's making me feel, but you haven't made any progress moving towards either one. I bet you put the work in first. I'll give a little bit more for you, Gemini. I bet you go towards fixing the work situation or trying to come up with a resolution work-wise before you do the love thing. I just feel like the word is going to over-empower. Let's see what the Tarot says. Here we go. Ooh, it's hurting my teeth. Let's see what we got. Gemini. Straight to the point. do you get? Straight to the point for Gemini. Oh, what is it? 8 of... Why? Clarify it. You could be having a hard time letting go of an air sign, or trusting letting go of a water sign or an earth sign. You have air, earth, and water. You have air, water, earth. But it's like, it's telling me right off the bat, you're having a hard time letting it go. 4 of Pentacles, staying grounded. I almost get the energy where you, before you can move on, you're too worried about what it's going to create or make another person feel like, or how they're going to respond to it, or what you could lose. I don't feel like you win doing that. I feel like what you do is you absorb the energy of wishing you didn't do that in the future. I feel like if you had the chance to recognize what you're delaying in the future, you'll recognize, well, I shouldn't have delayed it so long. Some of you have already been through this. Others of you are going through it right now. Some of you have already seen like that epiphany or that aha moment, like, why the fuck did I waste so much time worrying about the other person, whether you shared it with them or not? Because it doesn't feel like it was a shared, like, I don't feel like you exposed this to them. I feel like you gave them signals or hints, but it wasn't enough. And I feel like it felt like almost too personal. Like it was too personal for you to do to do that. All right. We did Cancer, we did Gemini, we did Taurus, we did Aries. Leo in a second. Oh, there you are, bitch. There you are, Leo. All right. Again. Here we go. Leo. Straight to the point for your ass. I feel like you're very focused on being aware. And if you're not focused on being aware, let's see what the tarot says. You've got the moon card reversed and your own card, the sun card upright. You got the moon reversed again. You got the King of Pentacles. Maybe you're not trying to stress about being so aware of shit. Some of you could be stressed about worrying about things that don't feel like they're working out. So I hope it's not a health issue for you, Leo. Here we go. King of Wands reversed. The Empress reversed. The Fool. I do get this. I don't want to stress about situations. If it's not going to grow, if it's not going to build love, I'm not going to worry about moving towards it or moving away from it or fighting against myself or with it. I don't feel like you want to fight. I don't feel like you want to fight or deal with shit that feels too good to be true. Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. I feel like you're discovering, if it feels too good to be true, it'll become a past chapter in my life. 5 of Pentacles, I'll leave it behind me. 8 of Wands reversed, I won't communicate with it. 4 of Swords, when it comes to my thinking or communicating, I'll close the fucking door. So some of you have already went through this, Leo. Clarify anything for Leo. I get this, I felt like a woman just said he didn't respect me. Why do I feel like a woman was like, he didn't respect me? Whoever that's for, the Leo female, like she feels disrespected or disregarded. Whatever. There we go. I just saw the Strength card reverse. Like, fuck that bitch. the Ace of Swords twice reversed. Like I cut that fucker free. You know what? I ain't dealing with that shit. 2 of Wands. I made a decision. What do we got? Queen of Wands, it's you. The wheel. I spun the wheel. I want to build somewhere else. You could have let go of a situation where you were very into a relationship, but it didn't feel like it was treating you fairly or respecting you. That's for any fucking sign that's not going to end well. Here we go. Strength card reversed. There you are. The Ace of Wands. Did it make you lose passion or desire for a situation or for a person? Because that's what it's fucking telling me. All right. Judgment. The outcome. You might have said it. Fuck that. I'll be free. I'm not going to deal with shit. You're not going to get in my way. 10 of Wands. I've been here, done that kind of energy. I feel like Leo's accepted this. feel like you're very, I want to move towards circles that make sense or make me fucking happy, like the magician. Make me feel appreciated, valued, honored. And if it's not, it's almost like a bitch, it's my way or the highway, but it's not. It's more or less like, don't bite off more than you can chew or think I'm going to respect more than you deserve. Because when it comes to communication that we may have had in the past emotionally, what am I going to do? I'm going to see it for somebody who's got a little bit too much fear and anxiety or doesn't know how to balance out that area of existence. And if it's toxic, Six of Pentacles, when it comes to getting the balance, I'm going to cut free of the bullshit. I'm not going to tolerate it. Eight of Pentacles, I'm going to start focusing on my growth or my expansion. You're very kind of, it's almost like you want to hone in on your emotions, but at the same time, you're very work invested right now. The Eight of Chalices, though, what's going on? Go to the bottom. You may not be sure if you want to deal with the situation again. You may be very back and forth with whether you want to put the effort into love right now or if it's worth the investment. The Death card, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Tower. I feel like you want to see a lot of changes. And if you don't see changes, let's clarify it. I just want to see what the fuck happens. Let's go. Leo. This could be with platonic or sexual. Temperance. Seven of the past. The Five. You'll make a decision. You're going to have to come up to a decision. If something feels like it's causing more chaos than happiness, I don't feel like you're going to let it basically boil you. So if you were a pot and there was a fire burning under you, you're not going to deal with it for long. If it fucks with your peace, you're going to let it go. Something about, I'm going to let it go. If it makes me emotionally unstable, I'm going to move on. I'm going to try again. Give a try again energy. Three of Wands, it might take a little bit of time before I trust doing this, but I will learn how to trust and move forward. So if there's something that feels like it needs to be shifted or cut free of, Ace of Chalices, you will trust this. You will start to trust this, or you will stop speaking to the person because you feel like it was throwing you out of balance, or you were better off leaving it behind in the cold. Emotionally, I feel like you're going to start investing in being happy or focusing on what you're looking for. You may have to open up with communication or start really trusting yourself or your own value. Right now, Leo is about trusting your own value and being aware that that's what's going to make them happy. You need to focus on your own value. Be aware of your own happiness because right now, I feel like that's the growth that helps you emotionally. Knight of Pentacles, there may have been things that made you feel like you're struggling, but at the same time, you're your own guide to your wish fulfillment. Like you're your own wish fulfillment or happiness. This is what I want you to see. You don't need another person to make you happy, but to have the fulfillment with your happiness, you just have to be happy. That's what I got for Leo. A lot of you, I get the energy where the female women have been like good on their own for a while. But the males may be like, you know what? What the fuck is this kind of energy? Now, I do get the females have it's almost like if there was glue to sniff, they sniffed the glue 6 months ago. The males are just playing catch up. Whatever the fuck. Focus on the things you want to see manifest right now, Leo. That is the bottom of the deck. That's what you should be emotionally attached to. This is what your goals should be. Strive for building towards the things that are going to make you happy. And look at this. There's you. That's what you're supposed to focus on right now. And that's what you need to trust is yourself and be aware to trusting yourself. Holy shit, I'm done with your shit. Your shit's fucking creeping me out. Here we go. Let's keep going. I'm going to open the other Red Bull. Virgo. Oh, Virgo. How is everybody? Hey, Nancy Rodriguez. Welcome in. Let's go. Hi, Jill. Good to see you. I feel the need to tell Virgo, especially if you're a single Virgo, trust your emotions. I feel like you need to really get into your feelings. during the month of Scorpio. I don't know what that's all about. Something about you need to trust your feelings, become like more aware of what's right for you on an emotional depth. I feel like this is gonna not self-soothe, but help you feel kind of like uplifted. I get this uplifted energy about you, trusting emotionally. And I'm not saying you haven't done this. I'm just feeling like you're gonna have to put a lot of work into this. Some of you, it's towards the end of this month, whatever the fuck that's about. I don't know why I see like the last 2 weeks. Whatever. Here we go. You may have to cut somebody off too. Don't communicate with somebody that's going to upset you. You might have no choice. You could have no choice but to have to look at this, to have to communicate with somebody that you don't want to. Just be strong about it. Endure it. Don't let it stress you out. Do not let it stress you out. If somebody comes towards you, it doesn't fulfill you or make you happy, don't let it boil you. You know what I mean? I feel like you should really be putting trust and faith. I'm done. I'm over this. This is simple to me. Over your emotions. Your emotions are going to be like, I don't feel like they're going to be all over the place, but I think they're going to be important for you in the month of Scorpio. Six of Pentacles. What have you dealt with? I feel like you've dealt with a lot of things that didn't work out when it came to building towards victories. Let's see what the cards say. I feel like you've wanted to see things work out, but you've had to let them go. The Death card, you've had to start over. The Five of, I'm done. You've made this decision not to let people pretty much make you feel hindered. You have this, I can't be hindered anymore. I feel like a lot of you are going to have to use your voice or trust what you feel. And sometimes it's hard to believe in ourselves or trust our emotions to the extent where we're telling the truth to ourselves. I feel like you shouldn't be doing that right now. I feel like you should be putting the practice of making sure you have a very like, don't let anybody take advantage of you energy. The Magician, show them who you are, show them who you've always been, and don't feel bad about it. I get this, don't feel bad about it energy. Let's keep going. Anything else for Virgo? Okay, here we go. Change. So I feel like you went through a lot of self-sacrifice in a relationship. I feel like you became aware. Look at this. You became aware of what you went through. You let go of the struggle. That doesn't mean the struggle is not has fully let go of you or hasn't tried to completely let grip of you. I feel like it hasn't letting go of you. So I feel like things that have upset you, you've kind of just said, you know what, I'm not going to let this fucking bother me anymore. But at the same time, it's still bothering the other. That fucking broken heart, that broken situation, somebody's still bothered. It doesn't feel like you're the one that's triggered by this. I don't feel like it's you that's triggered by this. I feel like you got truth and clarity about how you felt about a situation, but you recognize, you know what? This isn't the answers. I'm not getting something about when it comes to this person, I am not getting the answers I want. The Empress, and I can't be like the damsel in distress. I cannot stress about this any fucking longer. King of Wands. So is it not worth the heartache? Is it not worth the pain? Because something about you recognizing I'm not going to let somebody put me in a situation where it doesn't feel like it fits. Or I fit. You could also be trying to figure out direction or career. It tells me you could be trying to figure out direction or career or what's going to bring in more money. Something about more money. Direction, career, or getting more money established and not having to worry about fucking finances. So some of you, it's when the tough gets going, get tougher. I feel the need to say, like, if shit gets out of control or makes you feel out of place, don't fall back into something that isn't comfortable to begin with. Remember how tough it was and how tough you are. And I feel like you're learning and growing through this right now. I feel like you've had these growing pains already, but I feel like it's going to resurface and you're going to face it. I feel like at the end of the month, you're going to really see somebody come back towards you or try to get your attention. And it's not going to be worth your fucking time. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like it's not gonna, either you're not gonna have time for it, or you're not gonna want to invest in it, because you're gonna. It's almost like if I was to paint a picture back here, where you look at the picture and you're like, well, let me scribble that out because that doesn't make any sense. Or it's going to be the same horse shit all over again. And you're aware of that. Something about you knowing this. I get this energy where it's like she did all she could. Here we go. The Lovers is reversed in the wheel. The game's over. That tells me the game's. I'm done. Game's over. The Chariot. Whether it's a fucking air sign, water sign, I don't give a fuck what sign it is. The Ten of Chalices and Balance. I don't feel like you want to feel. Don't let anybody get the best of you emotionally, or try to come play with you from the past that hasn't emotionally grown up or changed their fucking behaviors. Something about their behaviors still need work. And I feel like they ignore this work. Ten of Swords. It could be somebody that they've always got it. They play the victim, or they always got an excuse energy. Nine of Wands. Two of Wands. Why they were too busy. Why they couldn't figure something out, or it's almost like they can't just admit they were wrong. I don't like that. The Ace of Wands. Could be a lot of heart damage or hurt damage, or just feeling like they can't figure out what's the next best step in their life. Every time they try to move forward and make the right judgment, Four of Wands towards a celebration, they're not happy. They become unhappy. It's almost like they're their own worst enemy, whatever, own worst enemy energy. King of Pentacles. What are they stressing about? The Seven of Wands reversed. On the Five of Wands, letting go of things that upset them, or things that didn't work out. Six of Swords is reversed. I do feel like they're trying to establish, figuring out how to get out of this energy, but I don't feel like it's something you're supposed to let it really. I get two energies. They want to. So somebody may try to. It's almost like they feel like you're the light energy, and they're the dark energy, and they want to. I don't want to say they want to course you in the direction of believing they've changed, but they kind of will. I get this, they kind of will energy. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. They could be stuck. They could be very stuck emotionally or mentally. Something about emotional and mental health is picking. I'm picking up. It's almost like they try to come off towards you as like a figure of protection or love, but at the same time, they're very uncertain of a direction of what to do or how to heal a situation with you. I feel like it had nothing to do with you; it had everything to do with them. Ooh, that's it for you, Virgo. Okay. It's almost like they don't want to face the music. You have this. I don't want to face the music energy, and it's not you; it's them. I do feel like they want to come towards you or talk to you or try to see if you'll listen. And I don't think it's going to bring any changes. I really don't see it bringing any. Thank you, Rhonda. I don't see it bringing any valuable changes. I really don't see anything changing drastically enough to where things are copacetic. I don't know how else to say it. Okay. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Libra. All right. Straight to the point for Libra. Straight to the point. Libra. I get this energy of things don't feel like they're moving as fast as you would like, or they feel like somebody feels very unsure. Somebody could also be hiding something, hiding what's going on with how they feel, with their heart. Something about their heart is fucked up. The Queen of Wands is upright. The King of Wands is reversed. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed. I have the Chariot. I have the Wheel. I have the Hangman. Clarify. I don't feel like somebody's telling all. I get this. Somebody's stuck on the past. Somebody's focused on the past. Somebody is, so Libra, either you or the other person, somebody's stuck in the past. Seven of Swords, Three of Wands, and they know what they're stuck on, or they keep looking back to the past. Somebody could be trying to recollect good thoughts, good memories, also trying to manifest a better outcome, but also feel like things are coming to a closure. Um, somebody feels kind of, I don't know how to say this. I feel like I'm exposing somebody. Like somebody feels like they're put out. They don't know how to deal with situations or the outcome of what happened in the past. They're trying to let this go. They want to see a celebration happen. They're very this could be a fucking guy. Could be very goal oriented or trying to be goal oriented. Wants to communicate. Wants to see balance, but at the same time is unsure of what's going to happen. I get this unsure about the victory or if they should move towards it. Somebody's very undecisive, and it does feel like it's a Libra male on how to handle the situation. Knight of Pentacles. Do I put the work in, or do I just focus on career and move in that direction? I don't feel like I'm getting love or appreciation or emotional support towards something I want to move towards. I do want to move towards this, but I don't. I feel like I get this. I feel like this chapter's ended, but I can't let it go. So Six of Pentacles. I want balance. Seven of Wands, but will I get balance? Justice, Ace. I'm going to tell you no. I feel like somebody's struggling to move away from a situation that's hurt them. And I don't get this with this card a lot, but I'm getting it right now. I feel like there's no communication with that person. When I'm talking about communication, I mean like communication of the heart. I feel like it's locked away. It's not happening, but they want it to happen. They want to see something come together. They want to see somebody wants changes in love, whether it's a woman or a male. And I feel like they want these changes, but they're not. Everything's standing still. They're fucking acting like it doesn't stress them out or upset them. It fucking does. The Five of Chalices. They don't like this. They do not like this emotional. They feel like there's a separation here. Whether it's a woman or male, they feel like things aren't changing for the better. Knight of Wands. They're wanting to see things change for the better, but they could be afraid of the endings. Whether it's life, whether it's love, it's something like life or love for Libra. The Page of Swords, they want the communication. They want to trust and confide in that person or the relationship. But at the same time, they almost feel like it's going to come to a battle, or the person, when they communicate with them, is going to make a decision, and the decision isn't love. It's to let it go. And I feel like they're not willing to deal with this right now. Somebody's trying to be strong enough to, I get this, I want to ignore this. I want to trust that it's not bothering me energy, but emotionally I'm all fucked up by it. Ace of Pentacles. I need to focus on my career, not the endings or the things that went wrong. This is telling me some shit went wrong, went real wrong or south. Some of you it was health, some of you it was love, whatever the fuck this is. Nine of Chalices to the Queen of Pentacles to the Sun. They want to focus on happiness, but they're losing their patience or their trust with believing that that's going to happen. They're thinking they should move on, but at the same time, they're stuck in sorrow land. Somebody feels sorrow or regrets or like they could have done more. Whether it's the Libra woman, male, something's going on where somebody feels guilty. All right. The Eight of Swords reversed and the Five of Pentacles. They don't like feeling left out. Whoever this is. Some of you, it could be the cross watcher. Some of you, it's you. If it's a woman, you're the cross watcher. If you're a man, you don't like being put to the side or like the fact if you didn't do something fucking stupid in the relationship and bring somebody else in or ghost them, the woman's could feel that way towards you, or if it's the male, he feels apart from a woman who might have gotten the bearings to take care of her own shit. Something like that's going on. Whatever. All right, here we go. Dropped one. Let's see what it is. Time will tell. Time will tell you everything. You got Temperance to hit the ground. I feel like somebody's really struggling with the patience of the whole situation. or knowing how to handle it or what to do with it, whatever. All right, we're gonna go towards Scorpio. Shit, almost said Sagittarius. Here we go. All right, let's do this. Whoever that's for, I almost feel like if it's a guy and it's like they're losing the effort, they're not using the E for the effort. Maybe they're trying to drop the E and just forget it, or not focus on being the issue. Something about not focusing on being the issue. Fuck it, I'm done with that. All right, Scorpio. Almost like they don't want to. They don't. That's funny. That was the Justice card. That was Libra's card. Almost like they don't want to tolerate the situation or believe that they were the problem. That's very, very not something I want to taste like. If it walks like shit, it talks like shit, acts like shit, it probably is shit kind of energy. Whatever. Here we go. Scorpio, what's going on? Straight to the point for you. Are you trying to focus on your goals? I feel like you're trying to focus on your goals. I also feel like you may feel like when it comes towards love situation, you're trying to, I feel like you want to embrace it or start over again. I also don't think you want to focus on anything of the past that's upset you or lied to you. I get this you want to honor trusting yourself more, trusting yourself, letting go of things that upset you, emotionally being content with the past. If things have come to an ending or you had to make a decision to let it go, not letting it bother you, not letting it be a hindrance. Scorpio's like, nope, it's not going to fucking emotionally. Scorpio is probably like very fascinated with not letting things upset them. There are going to be times where you may have time. I don't know why I feel the need to say it like this, but I'm going to say it like this. There may be times in this month where you feel like you're going against that. Don't. All right. I feel like you're not supposed to do that. These thoughts, I feel like you need to cut them out or not lie to yourself about how you feel. Communicate with people that you can trust. Keep the bond strong. Keep the bond strong and keep the work ethics like up high. Be very, I'm going to tell you to be very goal oriented during your month. Also, if you can have enjoyment, fun, pleasure, go after that too. You'll get truth and clarity on what makes sense to you, whether it's love or finances or both. Some of you, that's going to be a direction. Others of you, somebody could feel like they're not making you happy. If you're in a relationship, I get like if you are with somebody, somebody could feel like, I don't get that they think they're better than you. I feel like they feel like you want too much attention. The Knight of Chalices, the Chariot, what the fuck is that? The Chariot and the 10, you'll see it for what it is if you're in a relationship. I don't know. I just whatever. The 10 of Wands reversed, 8 of Pentacles, the Temperance. I feel like you need to be patient. You might have to be patient with somebody with communication or your words. Otherwise, they may try to act like it didn't emotionally upset them, but it did. The distance. They may get distance from you. So if you're a little harsh with somebody that you care about in this month, just be careful. If you say the wrong thing to somebody, it could draw too much energy, pessimistic, negative energy. You know, it could make them feel like they need to make a decision or you've made a decision about them or that you want to carry on or emotionally aren't very like attached to them. I'm getting like you could be going towards a love situation and you're trying to figure this out or they're trying to figure you out. It does feel like they're trying to figure you out, whatever, figure you out. The 8 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Star. 6 of Pentacles and the Sun. This makes me feel like you've shared a lot of happy moments together, but at the same time, the direction doesn't seem like it's sturdy or like either one of you know if it's going to work out or if it's making sense. So if you're in a relationship, just be open about communication, because if you're not, it's going to become part of your past. You're going to feel like, well, I was foolish and I need to embark on my own journey and focus on my career or the things I was focused on from the get-go. And then when love can come in, it can come in. And I feel like this is what you're going to go through or the things that are going to happen. Something about you could have felt at a distance or you become feeling at a distance with a situation around you or people and wanting to move out of it, especially if it doesn't make you feel like you can be sure of it to have a success. You may take time for yourself. I don't feel like they're going to appreciate that. They're going to want more communication. Watch out for needy bitches. I feel like needy bitches are going to come towards you, or they're not going to express how they're feeling. I feel like somebody's hiding something about how they feel, or wanting to tell you something, but they don't know how to communicate it with you without, stirring up a fight or an argument. Seven of Wands, the Death card, and the Tower. They don't want to see the changes be inevitable. Watch out for that, Scorpio. That could be something you have to deal with in from now to like the 15th of December, maybe the 18th of December. I don't see it much past the 15th, so maybe a couple days, 2 or 3 days after. But from now till into December, you might have to watch out about somebody wanting to talk, but they're not talking, or they're aggravating you. And then you realize you're both kind of like, fuck you kind of energy with that person. The best part about what I just told you is if it does fucking happen, you're gonna be like, that fucking Leo fire knew it. Oh shit. Anywho, let's keep going. All right. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius. Straight to the point for you. I honestly thought I was going to run on a Red Bull. I can't believe I've made it. They're only 12 ounces. It's still 24 fucking ounces. A lot of Red Bull. I was like, I'm going to drink all this. I started drinking the first half before I started. I was like, I got to get a little giddy. And I can't do coffee because it's been making my hands really cold. So I'm like, no, fuck that. And I'm not cold right now. So I'm like, oh, the Red Bull was the right solution. I wanted coffee like a motherfucker, though. But I'm like, no, it's been making me too cold. It's too much sugar. I put too much. I like that, like, fucking sugar gold in my coffee. My coffee is not, it's not coffee. It's goddamn caramel. Like a shitload of it. Too much. Here we go. Sagittarius. Here we go for you. Hello, Joe. Hi, Fly Gal. Green-eyed devil, what's up? The Ace of Wands reversed. The Ten of Swords. We ain't gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. So emotionally, I don't feel like you're stressing about things that didn't arrive or show up. I feel like you're trusting yourself. You're becoming strong within who you are. I feel like you're also looking to put a lot of work and effort in building yourself up so you can be appreciated correctly towards a love situation. You might have felt like you were being, I get this, I felt like it was suffocating me or strangling me. I feel like the peace of mind I wanted in love was not happening. You finally said, fuck that. I'm not going to stress about this. Could have been an earth sign, air sign, water sign, by the way. Whoever the fuck this was, I feel like you took the lead. I feel like you said, fuck the bullshit. We're not going to draw dicks. You know, it's not whose dick's bigger than whose. It's not whose stick's bigger than whose fucking whatever. You get the fucking memo. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you made the decision to say, fuck that. If it don't work, it don't work. Emotionally, I need to detach from it. It needs to stay at a distance. I have no more tolerance or patience for this. I need to focus on the things that are going to make me happy, not the things that have hurt me. I feel like things that have hurt you, you've recognized if it has to come to closure, it's going to make me upset, but I'm strong enough to get over it. I feel like I'm just reading something you've already dealt with, by the way. The Knight of Wands to the Three of Pentacles, to balance to the Eight of Swords. I feel like you might not have felt like you got all the closure with the words you wanted. Something about, definitely could have been an air sign or an earth sign. You might not have gotten the closure or the communication you were looking for. Emotionally, I feel like it challenged you or stressed you out for a little while. I feel like it burdened you or hurt you. I think it made you feel like, I hate to say this with this card, but I'm picking up the energy. Somebody may have made you feel like you weren't good enough. And that's probably why you needed to let go of that energy. Whatever that's about. Five of Pentacles. Say, fuck that. Nobody's going to disappreciate me. I'm going to trust myself in a situation and work towards my own changes or my own theories, my own goals. No one's going to hurt me no more. You have this very, very like fuck you energy when it comes to I can do it on my own. I don't give a fuck if the person was as pretty as the day is long. That's not what the bother was. It was how you felt attached to them on like a emotional level. I feel like you got truth and clarity. Like you had to go through like the light and the darkness at the same time. I don't feel like this was fucking. I feel like this was heart throbbing slash made you sick to your stomach, made you weak in the knees at points. I don't feel like it's your focus anymore. I feel like you're focusing on the things you can go towards. And if things come towards you and you can't trust them, if you can't trust them, you're like, fuck that. I'll find love. I'll find trust. I tried to be that chip on the old block. I tried to be that support system, but you took advantage of me. You took advantage of me. You fucking lied about a lot of shit. You hid a lot of shit for too fucking long, and I got the fucking truth out of the bullshit, and I'm over it. Good. I've been through that. Good for you. All right. The Nine of Swords, you made a decision. You said, no, fuck that. We're going to open a new curtain. It's a new fucking day. Let's go. I'll go fucking mow this lawn kind of energy. King of Wands, Five of Chalices, Page of Wands, the Chariot. There was an ending, and I don't feel like you got a lot of this. There's no, when it comes to getting the communication, I don't feel like you got the solution or the answers you were looking for. I feel like you recognized you had to let go of it and accept that they weren't going to communicate like the way you wanted to get communication out of them. I fucking hate endings like that. Who the fuck wouldn't? Especially a fire sign, Sagittarius, Eight of Wands energy. I feel like you wanted to get this, but you recognize I can't get this. But you know what I can get? I can get happiness or build my own structure on my fucking own. Your problems are not going to be my fucking problems anymore. You made me feel like shit. You made me feel stuck. I allowed it. That's the problem. We allow the shit that we shouldn't allow. Seven of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I'm not doing this anymore. You got too proud and you recognized somebody was lying to your ass and they were better off left behind you. 7-7 in reverse. I feel like you saw the toxic nature of the situation. It sucked because emotionally, you're always going to want to fucking see them do well or care about them. It's almost like you've focused on the good things, but this person was stuck in like a loop of instead of facing their fears or problems, they were blaming you. They were blaming you or making you feel like you were the problem. You might have had issues that they knew about. They weren't focused on that. They were too unfocused on what was bothering them that they made you the focus of what bothered them. Fuck that. I hate that shit, and that's toxic as fuck. The devil. That's why it's part of your past. This is what I got for you. Whew, we're done. We're done. I'm not going any further. I feel like you've embodied a new energy. I was going to stop. I feel like you've embodied a new energy, or you're trusting that ending was probably the best commitment for you to move on. I feel like you had to see something. You had to be heartbroken, be hurted by this person to value yourself again. I feel like you felt, this makes me feel like you were really, really attached to somebody, but they did you dirty too fucking long or too many times, and it doesn't feel like, it almost makes me feel like you cared so much for somebody, but they were struggling to care for themselves. I'm so sorry, whoever this is making sense to, because I don't like reading like that, but this is what I'm getting. And it's like, that's not easy to get over. I don't give a fuck who you are. And if it is easy to get over and you get over shit that easy, well, then you've probably never been in a relationship that you really love somebody because you're probably just fucking narcissistic. End game. Done. Said what I gotta say. We're moving on. Capricorn. All right. Anybody who's watching and knows what a narcissist is will make sense of that. Trust me. They'll give you just enough rope to make you feel like they're being victimized, or you're the problem. They'll never own to their own shit. They're always trying to fucking. They're very manipulating. Just watch out for that. I feel like it was fucking. I feel like no matter how many roses you could show up with, they would want to light them on fire or throw them in the dirt. It was almost like they despised you because they didn't know how to deal with themselves. I'm done. I feel it's like a kid's game. Here we go. We're done. Done. All right. It may not be everybody's reading, but whoever that might have helped, good for you. If you've seen through the bullshit or you moved on. Anybody put you into a position where you second guess your value or the way you feel for them, or hurt you enough to where you want to fix it, but they can't be bothered with it. Here we go. Capricorn. What do we got for you, Capricorn? All right. It's women. I'm not even gonna go there. Good luck, brother. Like I can't fix that. You can't fix certain things, and you shouldn't want to fix a person. You should just want to fix yourself day by day. It isn't about what the person doesn't trust or believe in you. It's about what you trust and believe in yourself, or what you learn. Whether you fucked up, they fucked up, you both fucked up. It's not about who the fuck, the blame game, who did what. It's about how do I better myself day in and day out. And over time, no matter how mad, unless you're like a full blown fucking a narc, like narcissist, unless you're a full blown narcissist, over time you'll forgive the person. It might take a long fucking time. You may never want to be with them again, but it doesn't mean you're not gonna learn how to forgive them. A narcissist ain't gonna care if you forgive them. They're gonna look for somebody else to fucking drain the shit out of. Here we go. Let's go. Capricorn. Straight to the point. Well, goddamn. The Hermit, the Tower. You're definitely wanting to see changes. Changes and forward progress. Emotionally, you may feel like nothing's kind of, I get like this, I don't feel inspired emotionally right now, or like I'm getting the feedback, something about feedback. So you may not be stressing about changes in love, but I do get this energy you would like to see the judgment or outcome. Maybe you build for you or work out in your favor. You could be feeling like, why the fuck haven't I found passion or happiness? Something about I'm sick of waiting for this shit, and I've trusted that things will change or take flight, but the Fool card, like I just want that. I get this momentum energy with you. Seven of Pentacles. You may have let go of things that upset you in the past, may have even made you feel like it was stressful. Or I'm so happy that card came out. Untrustworthy, because I was gonna say it. I'm like love it. Knight of Pentacles. You're very, very goal oriented, or gonna stay that way for a while. It's telling me. The Queen of Swords. Did you cut out an air sign or a fire sign? It's an air or fire sign. Air or fire sign that you had to cut out. Emotionally, you might have wanted to move towards it. The door's closed. Five of Swords. Two, air or fire sign. Well, let's do it. Air or fire sign. Capricorn, did you recognize maybe a Gemini, or something that you emotionally invested in has become something that needs to be let go of? Because it's telling me you recognize, well, I tried to communicate. I thought a celebration would work out. Then nonsense. I'm not moving in that direction. Fuck that person kind of energy. This is too fucking much. I've got to let it go. And I feel like Capricorn became very aware of this. Somebody was playing with you, meddling. You felt like you were being meddled with, or you couldn't make a decision on if you could trust it as far as you could throw it. It came to endings. You came aware that it wasn't something that was going to come together. It was going to be very problematic for you. And I feel like you learned how to trust. I feel like you didn't resist. I feel like you just trusted, recognizing the fuck the bullshit kind of energy. Air or fire sign, definitely. The only other sign I'm seeing is prominently is water. So it's air, fire, water for you. The Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. I feel like you said, nope, I need a new chapter. I need to build in a different direction or work towards something of communication that's going to bring value and truth. And I feel like that's where I'm going to end you with. Because I don't think you got it with a fire sign. I feel like when it came towards getting strong enough to trust maybe a Leo, maybe an Aries, maybe a Sagittarius, or wanting to emotionally adapt or connect with that fire, water sign, I feel like there was no growth with the fire, water, or air sign. When it came to balance, it came to an ending, a closure. Goodbye. I'm not running towards you. I'm not fucking getting in the canoe or moving towards you. I don't want to. The King of Wands. I got to focus on my passions and let go of things that have hurt me from the past, or that weren't emotionally attached to me or made me feel kind of fooled by it. A fooled energy. Ace of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Star card reversed. I'm not going to deal with something that it's almost like you felt like somebody was sugarcoating a white lie. The Six of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Ten. You became emotionally unattached to it or unavailable towards the source. So you kind of kept the distance, is what it's telling me. That's what it says for Capricorn. We're going to move on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. What the hell? Here we go. Aquarius. I didn't upset people. I feel like I upset some people. I feel like I pissed off a little bit of people tonight. That wasn't the goal here. The goal was just to read some shit, see what happens. Aquarius, point. What's going on with Aquarius? Trying not to let things get you emotionally right now. You could feel like your emotions have been going like, I don't want to say hot and cold, but feeling like they're getting the best of you. Why? That's not going to be all of you, but something about your emotions. Something to do with your emotions. Some of you could have either you're thinking of people that have passed on or people have passed on. There's a lot of heavy energy on my table. The Sun, the Ten of Swords reversed, the Four of Wands, the Strength, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords. It's like the communication, being strong enough to let go of a communication, getting balanced. The Knight of Chalices with the Six of Swords, trying to move on. Eight of Swords, trying not to be upset, being emotionally attached to, definitely being emotionally attached to it, trying to be patient and let it go. And some of you, it has to do with either starting over or something that came to an ending, whether it's a relationship or it's people. There's something that came to an ending. I don't feel like I can be hushed about this. I feel like you know what the fuck's going on. I feel like you've already dealt with this. The Emperor is reversed. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you might have felt like things have been taken away from you. So some of you may have felt like you were taken by advantage or things were cut out of your life and you've struggled to deal with this. The Hangman. I feel like you're working towards getting over this. I feel like you're trying to stay. I feel like you're trying to stay busy or pretend like it doesn't upset. I get this. I don't want it to upset me. I got to go to the sky. The sky's the limit. I got to focus on things that aren't going to upset me or cause me that like an overburdened feel. I almost feel like am I coming or am I going energy or why would this happen to me energy, something like that. The Four of Chalices, the King of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like you've had to let something go. There could have been a relationship you dealt with that you were very emotionally attached to. Three of Chalices. This makes me feel like there's a relationship you were attached to that you moved away from, or it doesn't upset you anymore. But there's something here that is kind of, I get this rattling energy, and you wanting to move away from it, or trying to manifest something else, or trust in believing something else. You're probably sick of fighting or arguing with people, or letting people get in your way, or not listen to what you have to say. Has this been going on for a long time? Because I get the energy for you. This has been going on for too fucking long. The man's raising his hand like he needs somebody to listen to them, and nobody's fucking listening. Well, speak your words. If they're not willing to listen, learn, or you don't trust the situation, that's not where you have to end your victories. Just because people aren't listening or you feel like you got to cut out what's not working, it doesn't mean everything's going to come to a closure. I feel like you've got to let go of things that don't surface. Anything that upsets you right now, don't let it get you into your heart or your heart space. Outgrow this. I feel like you right now have the power to really trust who you are. And the more you do, the more to bring balance. Page of Pentacles. Cut free of anything that's not worth working towards and trust yourself right now. Believe in yourself right now. Put your abilities, challenge yourself. I feel the need to tell you to challenge yourself. The Seven of Chalices. From the things you've dealt with in the past or the heartache or the emotional things that upset you. I feel like the things that may upset you can teach you so much right now. Five of Pentacles, trust, and the Wheel. Endings are trying to teach you, I feel like, how to honor being able not to feel like, why the fuck's everything falling apart? Or how to move away from things that may feel like they're emotionally burdening you. You could have this feeling, I don't get a resentment feeling. I feel like there might have been a resentment in the past that you're over. I get this energy of you not wanting to deal with things of a toxic nature or the judgments or outcomes that don't have a happy outcome. I feel like you're trying to ignore this or go through like changes. Move out of that energy. Open your heart. Focus on the successes of life right now and keep putting the work and effort into that. Let the past is a lesson. That's all it is. It's just lessons for us. The Four of Swords. If we get stuck in the thoughts or weary about what's been dealt with, it doesn't teach us anything about opening up our passions or letting go of stress relief. I'm done. Release the stress. Nothing should be stressing you out right now. So a lot of your focus is don't get anxiety or stress. The Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the King of Chalices. Don't let anything stress you out or get the best of your emotions right now is my answer for you. This is a specific read for you. I didn't expect this, but this is like for you. Like, don't let anybody rock you. Stay solid. Stay very solid and sharp. Something about stay solid and sharp and grounded. This is going to teach you a lot about yourself. This is also going to probably rejuvenate your spiritual essence or make you learn a lot more about spirituality in general. You may find yourself doing research from now to the end of December about spiritual growth or numbers or something of the sort. Something like that as well. Okay. Pisces. Knight of Swords. Pisces, you may have dealt with somebody who you felt like fucking pulled a fast one on you. It's telling me it could be an air sign or an earth sign. Definitely an air sign, earth sign. Maybe an Aquarius. Maybe a Libra. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It wasn't, I feel like there is a chance. Yep, there is a chance it was either a air sign, earth sign, or a fire sign that fucking fucked you over. You got fucked over, it's telling me. Somebody fucked you over or was lying to you. Seven of Swords reversed. It could have been a fucking Leo. All right, whatever. I feel like you really realized, you know what? I can't work with this bitch. I can't work with this bitch. I got to go in a different direction. I do feel like you paused, you reflected. I also feel like it made you kind of not want to move towards anybody for a while. You made the decision to kind of sit back and be patient with yourself or work yourself through this asshole. Or I'm just going to say asshole. Somebody feels like an asshole. I feel like emotionally you had to let go of it and bring your emotions back to the table. Start pouring your cup back to yourself. The Eight of Swords or the Five of Swords. Somebody did a number on you is what this is telling me. Somebody did a fucking number on you. The world is reversed. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you were hoping for communication or precise answers to what the fuck or why the fuck did they drop off? Where the fuck did you go? I almost said Aries, Leo, Gemini, fucking Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, maybe Aquarius, whatever the fuck. Here we go. Four of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Sun. Wasn't making you happy, so did you recognize, fuck that, I'm going to make myself happy, and I'm going to trust that fucking nature. I'm going to start trusting myself, being emotionally supportive for me, not letting shit stress me out or fuck me up. Of course you did, because you recognize somebody was playing fucking games with your heart or deceitful with their passions towards you. I feel like it definitely could have been a fire sign, or I'm telling you, as a fire sign, water sign, maybe air. Somebody was toxic. I feel like you recognize I can't have this in my life. The Four of Swords, I can't get upset about this anymore. This is behind me. This is behind me. There's no more growth here. I can't stress about this anymore. End. It's over. It's over. Change is imminent. Change is here. Ace of Pentacles. I'm not doing this again. Nine of Swords. I do feel like you tried to go back towards working it out, or you waited for some kind of communication, but you might not have got the outcome you were looking for. Or you might have recognized it wasn't worth it. Something about this wasn't worth it. Eight of Pentacles. I wanted to build with it. I wanted stability with it until I got truth and clarity with it. And then I emotionally put the support system back in myself and let the wheel spin. Trusted my fucking self. Yeah. King of Swords. You don't communicate. The Magician, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands. You didn't get a victory. Definitely with an air sign, water sign, or fire sign. The Page of Wands. You did want communication. Ten of Pentacles. You didn't get the communication you wanted. They acted like a child in the situation. Five of Chalices, Two of Pentacles. And I don't think you ever really got the truth. I feel like some of you struggled to get the truth. I feel like you focused on not stressing about being independent or moving on from letting go of the hurt of the situation. Recognizing, fuck that. You're not going to damage me any further. I'm going to move on. I'm going to start building my own happiness. You're not going to hurt me any longer. I'm good with that shit. The 8 of chalices is reversed, the 2 of chalices, and the 7 of chalices. And then your card showed up last. Listen to this. The 8 of chalices, the 2 of chalices. So you recognized this person was fucking playing games and hurting you. The 7 of chalices says you said it's my past, and now I'm fucking aware of it. Good for you. You're not letting anybody fuck with you. I feel like it made you kind of, it's almost like you drew yourself in like a, it's almost like you're in like a sandbox and nobody can get fucking too close to you, or you're in like a box and you're only letting some people come close, but not even that close. It's almost like you want to punch them out of the box. I don't get the fuck what the fuck that's about, but that's what I'm feeling. Like you're like, back up, bitch, you're too close kind of energy. It doesn't matter who it's with. I feel like it really upsets you. And I feel like some of you are struggling with that in a relationship that hurts you. Others of you might be having weird problems at work. This is what I'm getting for you. The work thing I didn't see in the tarot. I'm just feeling like you may not feel like work is as prominent or as successful as it has once been, or like it's time to cut free and try something new. This is what I see for Pisces. Thank you all for watching and enjoying the readings. I hope you all remember to hit the like button, turn the notification bell on if you like the content. If you don't, you don't. That's all good. I am going to say good night. I want you all to have a good night, a great week. We'll see what happens with the election. I'm not saying shit. I kind of want to predict who's going to win, but I'm going to go to fuck to bed. I'm going to listen to some music and go to sleep. Thank you all so much. Bless you. God bless all of you, or whatever higher power you believe in. You know, Allah, whatever your high power is. Everybody has different ones. But you all have a good night. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.